So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect... Ronaldinho! And that is doing no harm at all.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think an awful lot has been said already about this guy, Federico Chiesa. He's capable of playing in all forward positions, and I like the way he looks in...
Goes for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now, can they get him away? He's found space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's very neat. Referee has just said play on. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Not the most accurate pass. Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right.
Shot, surely! He's delivered all right! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Reinders. And it's Neves. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's in a great position here. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing, because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oosterwolde. Over to the right flank. Now it's Son Heung-min. No, again there's no way through. Zanetti, great vision. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Out towards the flank. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
15 minutes till half-time. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Mbappe, and it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Liverpool are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. João Neves. Now it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's Son Heung-min! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Son Heung-min plays it short. Now it's Son Heung-min. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. This is a promising build-up. Alexander-Arnold. Chiesa has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Mbappe. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, there's the clearance. Just eases him off the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Reinders. Rafinha. Looking for options for movement. And a header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Wan-Bissaka. Here's a chance! Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And here's Son Heung-min. Good chance here! Not a bad try by any means.
Son Heung-min just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rafinha. Barcelona still this single goal behind. Rafinha.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Wan-Bissaka defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Chance for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
It's a promising position. This looks promising. Decent chance!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Ronaldinho. Reinders. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And he's picked out the run. That's the keeper's ball. And it's Reinders. Martinez. Can he get on the end of this? João Neves deals with that comfortably.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Lautaro Martinez. Number 80, Ronaldinho. Number 7, Chiesa. Number
Nuno
11,
Mendes.
Son Heung-min. Number 9, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 13, Dennis
Barcelona
Lund.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 17,
Knocks it into space.
Number 14,
He's had it taken off him.
Mohamed Salah.
Liverpool
Number
can't breathe
21,
again, just.
Giroud.
You know, it was an
Substitutions taking
intervention
place.
that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Liverpool clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that really should have been that.
Lowe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Reinders. And it's Mendes. And that has put paid to that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Liverpool have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Mohamed Salah! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That's a good ball out wide. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Roberto Baggio. That's a nicely shaped ball.
2
Reinders.
added minutes has been indicated.
Zanetti, distributed tidily. He's found a way through. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Giroud. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! Now he wants to get in on the... And that is the last of the action. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the score. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game... And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia with the corner, there first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic. No, he's not getting past him there. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all, he only needs to get it right once.
Chouameni. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. Out for a throw. Alexander-Arnold. Modric looking to pass their way up the pitch. That is a brilliant interception. Serginho. And it's Modric. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold, he is onto this. Looking for the run. Rafinha. He is through here. Rafinha! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the return pass. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And this is Inzaghi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. That has ended up in no man's land. No goals as yet. Can he get it through? Zanetti. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Camavinga.
Indonesia always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top...
A header! They've scored! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Camavinga, and he's being shifted off it. Looking to play him in, and it's made its way to him. Knocks it into space. This looks promising. It's Inzaghi! Guardiola with the clearance. And shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
And yes, it's him again! Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Nicely aimed pass. Van Nistelrooy. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. He's in a great position here. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Neves. Nicely spread. And that could set him on his way. Hernandez engages and forces him off the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Spread neatly. Camavinga picks it up out wide. Chance for a shot! Yes! They are purring, truly purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Van Nistelrooy really...
And that is indeed the final act. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performance today.
Down to business again. Barcelona not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. And he's managed to get free. Header! He's kept it out just.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
That's a decent clearance. It'll pass back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Hernandez. Neymar. Zanetti wins the duel this time. No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that has put paid to that. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zanetti.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's a promising position. Vardiol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Serginho. Aims beyond the defence. Well, they could break here. Camavinga.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
João Neves, almost an hour gone. Filippo Inzaghi. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. He leaps for it! And there's a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Just eases him off the ball. Modric. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get on the end of this? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 6, Modric. Coming on the field is number 21, Bruno Fernandes.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Van Nistelrooy! And he couldn't keep it down. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? In with the challenge. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Now it's Messi, and the through ball. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, good plot! And it's come back out to him. And he's stuck it away. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
76 minutes.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Great ball if he can get there.
Number 18.
Serginho. He's had it nicked away.
Neymar.
Van Nistelrooy.
Coming on the field.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Inzaghi! And again! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Messi. João Neves.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Serginho. Serginho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Referee has just said play on. Well, that pass isn't the best. Upamecano. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Looking for options for movement. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Serginho.
There will be 5
Shot
minutes
could be
added
on.
time.
There's the shot! And it's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Number 21, Zanetti. Substitution for Indonesia. Number 23.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 2.
Barcelona still making a fight of this.
Coming on the field.
Saliba.
Number 20. Jules Koundé.
Bruno Fernandes.
Number 25.
And it's Koundé.
Nuno Mendes. Substitutions taking place.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh no, this does not look good. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said.
Shot, surely! Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that clear. Reinders. Looking to play him in. Rijkaard. Hakimi. And he is dashing away. Shoots!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Kimmich, Messi, it's Kimmich, and it's Rijkaard. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Nicely weighted ball. Messi! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Hazard. Nuno Mendes. Searching pass he's played there. Hakimi. First quarter of an hour gone. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Could really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Mbappe! Oh, what has happened here? And it's Neves. Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! Cleared without hesitation. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Nuno Mendes. It's a promising position. Mendes has the space to scheme. Well read, and the danger is averted. Batistuta. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Haaland. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Messi running with the ball. Foot in. Now it's Hazard. Looking for options for movement. Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard. Mbappe. Romero can clear it away. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Zanetti. Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now that's well seen too. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. Rijkaard. Kimmich. Good running, strong and purposeful. Great defending, strong and determined. Kimmich really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Mendes gets over and intercepts. That's good running with the ball. He's in a great position here. And claimed it back swiftly. He's going for goal! Magnificent! A finish of true class! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. And it's half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline. So straight into the second half.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone backward here. Driving forward. And it's made its way to him. Not where it came from. Oh, that was vital. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Serginho looking to hit the byline here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That is a brilliant interception. Threads one in. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get... Mbappe! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Great vision. This is Batistuta.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Serginho. And here's Dani Olmo. He'll try from distance. Nuno Mendes.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vardiol concedes a free kick for that. Barcelona choosing to make the first change. And here's Dani Olmo. He's a sharp little ball here.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Serginho. And the ball's gone astray. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Reinders. And that's an excellent interception. Marmouche does well to get it back. Aimed at the far side. And they're quick to get it back. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Hakimi. Nicely shaped ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Haaland. That is a great pick out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Toon clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi. Haaland. Now it's Batistuta.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Reinders. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Se ruegan nuestros espectadores que guarden cola de forma ordenada si van a hacer uso de nuestros puestos de comida.